Body TV so ne my mo bibia akwa na ye call na Kwame Bediako. Na Kwame Bediako dia dodo na de friend no Cheddar and I say freedom. On the say offering freedom aya tap pa. Na wakasa ewo onua TV so woni Captain Smart de hye na sema Captain Bisano no yebebo ewramu ensema hodo a opanye ni da to dwan anasa branche ni da to dwan na odin na de dikan Captain ni di nkomo fa na brabo ho bisa ne se odon kasa wo hye na brabo ase won ye okọ school wa hen ma ne chiriche mu sa university kra wa nwie wow ase okọ university wala na wa nwie eno dia university no okoye business ena ne afade ama na obi abodi din na Kwame Bediako be friend freedom be friend Cheddar a wo ye nyoma kese ye philanthropist a wo che nyoma chesika ye nyoma de ma manfo se na be ma system bitimi akoyie
me call London and I'm share college ase ho ti me we college na me share university ase na me share university ase no na me wo businesses dada na me wo no ma bintina nintimi concentrate on the business class now mokano so I decided say
no jai
me too an amount for
no why your business
na my business now the time I walked out there was a voice that told me that from this very moment you're responsible for yourself anye ya mawa unim say decision now take here no and nti akwana na menam so no na me kurem den say
nti when you university
menwie but me ba into the real world and so me who say the university is important,
okay,
but the degree does not fulfill your destiny. A lot of people have degrees, but they don't have the chance to even get a job.
Okay.
So for me, I would advise people to have education. It's very important. It's a necessity. But one of the things that they should keep with them the most is the network.
Okay.
And the experience.
Enti Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar the first no. Now you beside say oba na ye chi no. Ama for friend no hwan mo say ye ne no kra na te ha. Ono na tu school fees man okay say mo chi oba bi say won oye almost spokesperson. Movement no spokesperson na oye broni a ofi Belgium. Na ama nipa ko bodom pe mo Accra High Court say mamena na hwe omo no mo medani di omo bisa say ye friend say na bi bo Sherifa na bi bo Farida na bi bo no eno so wo kire mu kwan a wo fa so abusia no sa ababa na Belgium ni a wo ye wo betena Ghana 3 years ni a wo ye dwuma wo GH1 as presenter me hu ni da to be frank me hu ni da enti no say emu no na ope obi obekasa de ama movement no Ghana ni bia mpese obekasa ena baba wane se ne memekasa enti no ene nam so a ofa no a obeye spokesperson de ma movement no na enti kwan a BNI eden ababa wana fam ane ya bon no mana ko Belgium ene ntro metwa mayenti
maame na wo mo che no oye hwan a
oh maame no your friend is Shalima yes of Belgium
or Belgian
yes
okay oye odin
oye obi a ye koye adoye wo mepe
okay
and yeshia no
okay
na honorable Ablakwa but one of the tents that we were building and bonfire that we had done and tie ho na meshia no tie ho no na we connected
okay
nti obehu ye na ye ne kasa na who say so we are doing these kind of things. Charity, first it was about charity and foundation.
Okay.
Then they realized that the foundation in Tiahono and Mayan and Kasai, but not Watana Krumha for 3 years. No, yeah, Juma with GH1 as a presenter. We just met her 4 months ago and then she joined us.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
No,
our Kruma Otia for 3 years. No, yeah, Juma with GH1. Into a call up and down ba ama ye crowd before say ye bemana ye ne oye no the reason why your man ye spokesperson as the reporter no was that at that time no me say ya pe Ghana for say omo nkasa obi asuro yakofa obi no hu the mask ne pe na ya na watwe ne ho to obi am pese obeba video so ayi nanim nti girl no pe and a volunteer say meye and I also thought say it was a good thing because New Force is not a political registered entity. You know, we're just a movement. And we thought say a reporter who is representing as a spokesperson is nothing for people to worry about. But she stood up and said she would do it. And that's why. And I will forever stand by her for what she did because that was a demonstration of courage. Today, I want Ghanaians to understand that there's so many microphones I have. If they want to speak, if they want to support the movement, they should come. Okay. If you're ready to show your face, I'm ready to stand behind you.
I didn't know much.
Well, this is something that I think I will leave the nation to look more into it because she was called to come to the immigration. And then we sent a lawyer to find out and also to represent her. But the lawyer said she should come herself.
Okay.
So she went. I was in Nigeria at that time. You know, I'd gone to see Peter Obi because I was inviting them to Ghana. And so when I got back, I realized that she had been arrested. But there was no access to her because they moved her from the immigration to BNI. So that's when we got a little bit worried because immigration have their own metropolitan system.
That's right.
As the police, they can arrest you, they can take you to court and everything. So when it went to BNI, then we were a little bit worried. But of course, it's NIB. So we have to wait to see what the government is saying. Then we realized that we were not getting access. So we said, okay, let's wait for the 48 hours. It's the most time you can keep any human unless you're able to charge them. And then in the 48 hours, we realized that they took a loan to the court whilst the lawyer was in the BNI. So the lawyer had to get on Okada to quickly rush to the courts. And that was around 3 p.m.
Oh.
And then they were trying to force her to plead to something. Okay, and she said she wouldn't speak. So when the lawyer got there, the response was that the judge said, look...
Xavier Sosu?
No, at that time it was not Sosu.
Okay.
It was another lawyer, you know, called Jamal. And then the judge said that, okay, you have a bill. But we want to keep you to investigate something. So
you are on bail?
Yes, because there's no charge.
So the judge?
The judge, yes, that is the report from the lawyer.
Okay, so when you're bail?
Because there was no charge.
Said no.
Yes, but they want to keep her. And so they kept her for another 5 days. But this is where the kidnapping issue came in because the clothes were not delivered to her. She couldn't change herself. She was just away. Nobody could talk to her, nothing. And so they kept her. But the 6th day, I just decided to change the lawyer. I wanted to find a professional human rights lawyer because he had gone past a case of immigration.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And Xavier went in there, and by law, they knew that they had to release her because they were at fault. You know, so they released her straight away on bail and gave her 3 conditions to report 3 times in a week.
Conditions there.
3 times in a week. Something. About 3 of them, you know. She has to report 3 times to the immigration. She did all of that. But during that 1 week, Sosu asked for the document.
Men answer what camera for the document.
Okay, and yeah, Mami Katri. Anti sa mre nuna no. Sosu ebisa say document na mo say or they defrauded to get the visa no. Mumma yesa document no because the visa na your passport no dey authentic. It is from the immigration, so it's issued by Ghanaians. And then within that 4 to 5 days, the immigration and provided happy panel. Until the time came, so court, which was the 7 days. We drew court no. And on that, we drop a case, and we said there's no case charges against you. Until we drop a case, you know, and now OPA, no, and the military, NIB, and immigration.
Almost a chain of
now we chain no.
Again,
no, yeah, wouldn't be him. And yes, be a man of fan in Taria, and I say, or fan in Sika, and I be. I'm watching within 8 hours, no, didn't share claim. Nobody didn't call Belgium. And she also do Belgium, no. Now, and some do baby. And we share happy person in my own say, almost see, oh, now Belgium Kingdom, and so, or close Ghana for bank accounts or ho. And Tina quite to say, and Tokobi, yeah, my name, any Belgium, and now, omodia ko girl no so what I say nti uhwehwe ma Google crowd be say through that no Ghana was blacklisted by EU and then normal be nti me free say senisia ebia omu treaty oba no the human rights violation no eyi ne ho kakra what I say na mom so the country have the right to arrest anybody who has forged documents.
Okay.
What I say they have the right nti
but now a forged documents.
there was no proof. That's what they asked. No, ma'am, but if they
now we overstay na
they be say on what here 3 years. Into what here 3 years, I don't know Timitra. What when you do Macrawa, I will TV. Yeah, we volunteer my one signing contract be into one no Kroma or surviving it. I think there is a question that rather the government should ask the immigration say, how did they get this authentic visa? Okay, because omu bisa almost a mumfa paper nembrano. Na ka omu paper den so amenye sure say come drop cases no. Sure. So what you saying? Come back continue. Until asemu no no kra no.
Okay, eti afi ye me boy remu the man behind the mask. Why the mask? I didn't know kofa mask and she nim na you hunu show this ne chest. Na amount for I curious one year na fi curiosity at is amount for 1 year the government and the political parties no also wonder who is this movement for Benebe, the new face, the new government, the new country, the new nation, the new Ghana, and why no na amount for bisa and why no and one man for say no na bisa when you no say near the bobo amount for be breed no be deny say you as long as obekasa you know now ye bisa na say why the mask I didn't see and person the mask e hye nanim ehunu Ghana for
the mask I think the mask is the reason why you and I are sitting here, right?
They are kind of actually
you know,
concept in the free.
We share history. Nananum. Now share Africa 4 years before. Now you paint anim. Now you the dot CC ho. And no and na you mark your homework. But that was us being anonymous. What you say? Near the who see. Now sa before na you dey who see you what power in our leadership no. And when I decided say I'm bringing it back. Say, shusha me. Find me and find my reasons. Find my visions. Ask me why. And all of that. Into Usha, in our history of politics, though, and even other countries in Africa, Obiamba, I say, Misha Mask, and Amebabe campaigning. This is the first time in history for them. And they should also understand that I'm the first character. I'm the first flag bearer. I'm the first of its kind. I've been sent. I've been chosen. I feel like it's a calling that I can do something to help my nation. And just the campaigning part is campaigning. It's campaigning. Politics means marketing. In the marketing, no politics, no one answer, you know. But I think that it's gotten to some of the entities in the country because I say we should be now in Tiasia. Now we are now in Tiasia. Now Fedia ato ene adwendwen kakra.
If it's na aban na bohu kakra.
Oh, media mean kasa aban na abohu, but me free say nipa nyina akra no were curious. Na curiosity about a mining. Now be a person who be a buying person who said they be na ye. Are we politicians and I say are we NGOs and I say is it a movie? Inti me free say curiosity. And how office will be able to?
Well, I don't know. Some of them in stop your convention. They want, I think they be at the Well, I think so.
Oh, great.
Well, I think so.
Okay. It's good to know from the nation, the public's mindset.
Okay. After this comment, no, when you say Nankoba Bay convention, General Busmiamo, I'm say 7th on 7th January call. I'm say 5 days is the same. Now, Ebredu we invited about 4 speakers across Africa, Obedient, Nigeria, Penya Ujina Yese, Kayenton Sabano, my president, Obi, now Kahon, our Bam, Penyafuku Kudam, invite you, Mr. Mombrano, make a Sancha Ghana for na Mebununyan Sakai, and independence shall say Ghana. It in independence going to be called. What could you add the Navy 30,000 Ghana cedis? I feel dear or Mashi should be you or mobile at the amount 40 bars mobile. Na and carter fee on my penya sway. Jubilee House say, or more money view. Now, why unforeseen one, a whole lot. Am I letters are there but mistakes be brave. We try to tell Mama by admit we try to tell man who received that fee by I must say mobile refined 10,000 or try. I don't show you 10,000 or try. I was in Chima, what am I any?
The convention, so sharp, and ya dear, a net and 9 grand near Junahun. Yes, I say Junahun somewhere in August
last year.
Yes, and I'm afraid. Patrice Lumumba and I'm a catcher and he say adia me pese ye be ye e wo Africa ahani na mpese me di wono me di way eba Ghana. Now Ghana is a place of independent shas here. Inti me pese I want their voices to be ignited so it can educate the youth of Ghana and Africa.
I think we should look at the very letter they issued that says that we pay 10,000.
The letter now, Fede, almost say 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, so there's another letter that they
meaning that OBG is
revoke.
Or the 10,000 on the coach chief of staff. Or the 20.
Where's the letter? Can you show it?
Yeah, the battle said, don't worry. Oh, let's just say 30,000. No, almost a letter at the comma. New Africa Foundation for no. Almost say, mutu 10,000. You better refund 10,000 amount. One kasa sumo letter you so HSA 30,000. And a magie the line unforeseen state event. The money was received on the 15th of November 2023. And the 7th January. Yeah, troll letter that day now event now baso say yeah unforeseen state event. Under the circumstances, the amount of 10,000 paid by your office for the use of the venue will be refunded. 10,000. We regret any inconvenience this may cause. Aba we abokro no amase so mbokro no kra anye febiemu. Oh, I can't. Kofofi say, oh, Captain, I know, yeah, Captain, did you attempt? And then, Sir Cronon, 2 fees, me, attempt, I make so, minyai. How can you take 30,000 from somebody and yet Ministry of Finance?
Yes, more.
See me, and yet, I, Otriberiate MCE, and now can't create South, DCU. These letters are coming from the office of the president, for Christ's sake. Office of the president, where accuracy and precision is the hallmark. You can't change it. Because the presidency, yetro 9,990.8888 number a chrono. Unima make a now presidency, I received 30,000 Ghana cedis from a citizen of the land. Now we're refunding the Sikamana. What quattro? 10,000. Why in the real 20,000? Why in the real? Why? Look, young faster must stop a convention in Tonche. Let me take the president out of this equation. Akufado, akromfune twa hwehia ndo so. Look, my president men fan Tonche. Yen fan say you born amane about whatever convention that is going to happen. But Nanado did not receive this money, right? Satikewi. Nanado on fine ye. we Akufado onim ho hwe me they are me say they na nkasa me say ya trust alert we me catch JB say ade we na na adokra be kum no onte onu see na ni BBC no he onu ko onim ade kono onu kra by now odim ade kono obi na atena chire na aye ne calculation. But you see, you don't drag the image and the integrity and the honor, that aura around the presidency in the mud.
The benefits that were supposed to come from the convention surpasses the cost and the damages that has been cancelled by our governance or our system, our government or our system. I believe that for some reason also the outcome of the cancellation
Cheddar
has created a lot of media traction, you know, because people are now curious to find out the reason.
Sadia we nyina tremupo ben na etachi like I didn't know what yes I know we nyina as in say oye edwumasom pa ba yi say ombo amanfo amasitemu ko yi oya de was hakwane so ba ne sen na fi sase politics any oman bu eba ne so person ko as president and so wo cheche mu ene wo manche mu bebre de nti a opese wo ba de beye de abo Ghana for ya enye de aban ne ya enye say ye ton ye tamp e de gisika na yakwakoto aba de ama obi sa no mani nya ya de a Cheddar Nana Kwame Bediakon and I say freedom watch mu achire Ghana for dinti a opese wo ba for president obeko as independent candidate was say what I 2 years here nim say mo man no krata permit na umbi political party but so many months ni omfa man ne de and obeko as movement na wako as independent candidate e ho so se mo ha yeti
I don't pardon say you might know a drew baby you were generational authority and acquired to say as a set thing piano you train me and I drew baby and son a drew so now you show man necessary system it's just called changing the narratives in politics okay nti ye who say mre yimu ayetimu yi enkura ne young people omu wo Ghana ha no omu doso champanyifo no nti na yenso ese yetie kuo ne yetimi gina ye nam se yenso ye ba mu bi enkura ne so e ba mu bi nti ye hwa enkofo a enya inspiration free omu wo enkofo te se Kwame Nkrumah Patrice Lumumba no omu nyina they were in their 30s and their 40s and omu gina omu nam and they fought. They worked hard and they gained the people's trust before power was taken. Now power is not given. Power is taken. And power is taken and these are the works that you have to do behind it before even God can give you the courage to take it. Inti anamawun yetu ena yeku ena yekakrabi but ye nyini Bible mu kra wo sika kra na mediama no e baba ye 1000 ena kakra dodo no mu no e baba ye nation nti anamo na etu nti adwene eda ye ho eda ye chi ni se ye bebo ye ho modin a enso na yetimi awura gate yi mu a emma amanfo timitena akonwa mu enya tumu bia omode hihye emansem ye to develop the country to develop the nation ye pesa access no bi na yenso yetimi wo se ne betimi ayaboa nipa we na omotimi abaye da omotimi nya average salary instead of minimum salary na se ne betimi aye wo regions no na regions no so instead se be dane ekrase no abedane mine na ye de nyina boma ni ehwe economy a ebehu se sisi no we will have a middle economy na ama se ewiase eman ana kro kasa yenso yetimi akabi na me free say enye mpanyufo pe ene betimi aye enkura nso ewo saa hode na betimi de aye bi nti media me hye nkura omwo kuruma nkran ene ma omutetifia omadane housewives se de bi uswa ahoden wo ho nyansa wo ho enje wo ho eti se otimi ko wanim it is normal. You have to fight and make something work for yourself, for your nation, for your people. Inti yedi adwina ehye mask na chi no. But na yen so ye pese ye ma ni pa hwehwe yen ansa na omuhu ya omo bisa the second questions a wo bisa no. Inti ye ba ya enyo adwen bone ne ye denam. Ye ba ya eye adwen bi a ebetima aboa man ne ye denam. Eye adwen bi a ebetima aboa nipa omo Ghana omo pese omo yeye enoma bi anaso mbenya adwuma bi anaso mbenya mfaso bi efiri enoma omo pemu nti ena ema ye etu anama hu se yenso eje power ni bi
na chese anamo no ye trimopa ebeboa Ghana.
Yes, nti wo hwe kra na convention, the convention no ye fa politicians too and ye fa activists too. Okay. Na omu voice ekwa chire ena ye debo modin ade omu ba krom ha se mummara be gina bebia ye nya ye independent na omu share proposal no ni invitations na de ma omu no omu hu se na ya na Kwame Nkrumah
efri
ekasa ye SAS location ya na ogina so ekasa ye ma Africa nyina eteye nti se enenu so ye nya chance bi se ye be kwa kokasa ewo ho ama nkura any African leaders nyina wu se Africa mraso